Have you ever wondered what is happening to skin when you're seeing those wrinkles? And what do peptides have to do with it? Well, I'm here to tell you a little bit about how it all is going down and some great products that you can use in your home care routine to address all of those issues. So first, let's just begin with the basics. Let's talk about the 3 layers of our skin. So we have 3, yes, so the top layer is the skin you see in the mirror every day. We call that the epidermis. Then underneath there, we're gonna have the dermis, and the dermis is where you're gonna have a lot of action. It's also nicknamed or lovingly called our true skin, because that's where all the action is happening. And then we have the hypodermis or the subcutaneous, which is the lower deck, and that's where we're gonna see a lot of that density and a bit of that volume underneath. It's usually where our adipose tissue is, which is just a fancy word for fat, okay? So we do need all of these 3 layers to be working in a harmony together so that we have a beautiful, youthful skin and everything looks healthy and happy. But then obviously there are some changes that do happen because we're gonna start to see that visual appearance of wrinkles and fine lines, and we might also see some change in the way the complexion is overall and all through time. So let's take a minute and discuss what's going down, right? So we think about the dermis, so that's that middle part I was telling you about. This is really where we get the density in our skin, and it's basically where main proteins are. So those would be like collagen, the other is elastin, and the third one is hyaluronic. So your collagen is there to help with the firmness. We have the elastin that's there for that, that flexibility in our skin. And then we have the hyaluronic, which is about the water. So we have these 3 main players that we need to have functioning at a great space. So those would be your 3 layers of the skin and how you will see those changes. So what's the difference between a young skin and a older skin when it comes to what we're seeing in the mirror, that visible signs of aging of those fine lines and wrinkles, is we're seeing the collagen decline. So when our skin is nice and young, we have a higher volume of collagen, and then as we get older, we're going to have a decline in collagen. Now, collagen is what's responsible for making sure everything stays nice and firm and also minimize that visible appearance, remember? So that's really what our goals are. So how do we even get there, right? We need to find a way to introduce some type of care, or what does our skin actually do to produce the best quality of collagen we can get? And just in case some of you don't know this, we have over 22 different types in our entire body, so there's a lot going on, and it's part of our connective tissue. So here's how you remember the value of it. It keeps us sticking together. So you obviously want everything nice, tight, and firm. So as we age, when that collagen is declining in our skin, we need some help to get more produced. And how is this done? Peptides. So we use peptides, or our body produces peptides, so that we can encourage more collagen, and it is also something we can be looking for in our skincare. So we have the decrease of collagen. Now we're going to introduce the things we need to firm up the skin by using peptides. And a really great way to introduce peptides to the skin is through botanical peptides. And you want to be looking for really great botanical peptide ingredients from rice protein, and another great one is the Sacha Inchi. And what we'll be able to do here is we're going to have to minimize those appearances of those fine lines and wrinkles. So the next products I'm going to go through are going to be a great way for you to introduce some fantastic products to your home care routine that are going to help minimize the appearance of fine lines and wrinkles, really help with even the fragility of our skin, and really giving us that youthful look back. So I want to begin with, if you're going to choose a cleanser, I highly recommend our beautiful Firm Skin Acai Cleanser. Gorgeous place to begin in your routine. And then you can follow with one of our fabulous toners, and I would recommend here our Neroli Hydrating Mist. This would be something that you could use to prepare the skin. And then you want to go to an amazing exfoliation step. I highly recommend our beautiful Arctic Berry Peel and Peptide Illuminating System. This is a gorgeous 3-step system that you can do for a more formal and more deeper exfoliation treatment in a 2-step with a beautiful finishing moisturizer, which is our Arctic Berry Peptide Radiance Cream. So you can actually get it in the big jar, or you can just get it in this beautiful kit that you can use at home. Full instructions inside, and please visit our website for more details on that great system. And then to bring it all together, I would love to introduce you to other products that you can add to your routine. So obviously we love serums. You know, serums are one of my favorite things to do. So we have the Marine Flower Peptide Serum, just a couple, maybe 1 or 2, maybe 3 drops of the peptide serum that you could put all over the face. And don't forget the neck and the chest area. So you want to do a beautiful coating there. It's super silky, absorbs very quickly. Then we have, this lovely Marine Flower Peptide Concentrate. Again, silky smooth, lotion weight, apply right after the serum, and it absorbs beautifully into skin, leaving it very hydrated, smooth, and refreshed. The fragrance is also invigorating. It's almost like taking a walk to the beach. This is a beautiful piece to have. If you want to take it to the next level, then you would definitely be adding, let's say, the Arctic Berry Peptide Cream, as I mentioned, right afterwards. But let's say it's the evening and you're looking for a beautiful evening or nighttime moisturizer. We also have our gorgeous Marine Flower Peptide Night Cream. So this is, look at that beautiful ocean blue kind of color, very comforting and very soothing, perfect to get you ready to rest your mind and have a wonderful sleep, as you can use this to increase your care. And if you want to do some more target treatment like eye area and don't forget the lips, we have our Marine Flower Peptide Eye Cream. Easily you can add to your AM or your PM care, not a problem at all. 1/2 pump per eye will do plenty, and remember, you want to go from the inside of your eye all the way around the out, and you can also just do a little pupillement if you want to give that little extra relaxation as you're applying your eye cream. Great little tip for any of you who may have a little bit of puffiness around your eyes. I highly recommend that technique for applying your eye creams. And as I mentioned, the lips, and why is this important? I don't know if you guys know this or not, but did you know your lips don't produce its own oil? And it is actually the very first place we see collagen decline on our face. So highly recommend using specialized products that are going to address those issues to really give you that beautiful volume and plumping action to the skin. And this is something that you can apply. It applies almost just like a lip balm. It has some little exfoliating, not exfoliating, they're like little nodes on it, little bumps to give you a little bit of microcirculation. You could do this AM and PM, no problem. My recommendation here is on a nice cleansed lip, apply the Marine Flower Peptide Lip Serum over that, let it absorb for about a minute, and then you can go ahead and do any additional finishing lip product if you wish. Something like the Rosehip and Lemongrass SPF lip balm for those of you who are looking for that extra protection if you're going to be spending time out in the sun. So just a couple of little things there. So I really hope that this is really going to inspire you to add maybe some additional, more specialized treatments, a little bit more advanced care for any of you who are looking to combat those signs of fine lines and wrinkles in the skin by introducing and looking at that wonderful peptide technologies that you can use and incorporate in your everyday home care routines. Well, that's it for today. I'm Natalie with another in the mix, and if you want to see more of these, don't forget to subscribe and of course hit that notification bell so you don't miss another episode, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye bye for now.